Hey guys, welcome to Game Pass Give It a Goes, the series where I try out the latest Game Pass releases for an hour and then give you guys my first impressions. Today, we're going to be playing Exoprimal. Now, this is the latest Capcom release. It got a day one launch on Game Pass, and I'm not super excited about it. It kind of seems okay, but Capcom's been on a hot streak recently with all of their games getting a really high critical score. So let's see if this is going to continue the hot streak or if the streak's about to cool down. Let's go ahead, jump into it, and see if fighting waves of dinosaurs is as fun as it sounds. Let's get started with customizing our character. So let's go ahead and take a look at the presets. Okay, pretty standard fare. I guess we'll go with this guy since out of the options, he's the most similar to me. So face. I don't want to spend like the whole session in character customization, so we'll just briefly go through it. We'll go with this haircut. Let's see. Looks fine. Yeah, give him a little bit more of a full beard. And then okay, yeah, matching hair color. No makeup. We'll give him a scar, you know. Make sure people know he's seen some action. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Paint. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I want something a little stylish, but not too much. Like if it was like one or two lines, that'd be great. But okay, I guess we'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then suit colors, we got a few presets. Alright, I think blue and crimson was the best I saw. And then show helmet. Okay, so customize my character, immediately irrelevant, but at least we know what he looks like underneath it. Remember this face, everyone. It will be there the whole time, even when you can't see it. It'll always be there. So let's go ahead and confirm that. Okay, so we do get to see his face.
Please proceed to the firing range. You will now take an Exofighter aptitude test. Leviathan will provide
Oh,
instructions for operating exosuits.
when it said Leviathan, I thought I was about to say Leviatros. I was like, whoa, it knows my name, but alas. Looks like we got a silent protagonist situation with this game, and hopefully he just doesn't speak for reasons. Not that he's like incapable of speaking, because he wasn't showing that he's like breaking, shattering IQ records in that moment, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's see if this guy can handle some dinosaurs.
Listen closely as we review the operation of Exosuit version 932, Deadeye. First, direct your attention to the Watcher, and don't forget to smile. Now, move to the specified location.
Alright, pretty standard controls so far.
Over and around environmental obstacles.
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad if our greatest weakness was a box.
Move into the right-hand lanes. Focus fire on the distant targets.
Alright, so aiming down the sights does indeed help. Let's go ahead and follow this flying squid thing.
You will now participate in a live fire exercise.
Already?
Use the Deadeye model. Targets will be provided to improve your skills. Hope you like dinosaurs. Every IBS exosuit features unique abilities. The Deadeye model features a ranged explosive called the Rifle Grenade, providing new targets. Activate Rifle Grenade to eliminate the raptor. Craft chips may appear throughout the mission. That's our way of saying thanks. Retrieve the chip. Go on. Craft chips allow you to place craftable assets at your discretion. Place a wall where indicated by your exosuit.
Looks like the wall is really close.
Walls stop enemy attacks
Okay.
while allowing allied attacks to pass on their very lethal way,
I see.
providing new targets. Every exosuit has a powerful overdrive ability. Let's give it a try. Fire Deadeye's cluster suckers to the wall and eliminate the raptors. Deadeye training.
Alright, seems pretty
Swap
effective.
exosuits at any time via the suit change option.
Huh.
Now, swap to the roadblock model.
Disengaging.
Can you do that in the middle of a match?
The roadblock model features a state-of-the-art shield. Utilize your standard attacks to eliminate targets.
Alright, so this is a melee build. I'm kind of surprised that the tank options are not literal tanks. But, you know, when you fight dinosaurs, you kind of want some mobility.
Activate the taunt ability and watch that dino give you all its attention. Activate taunt now. Use the ballistic wall to defend against the raptors. Tell them not today, boys. Shield blast repels enemies in front of roadblock. Now that's innovation.
Alright, so this is the Reinhardt suit. Oh, I can...
Training
Yep.
complete.
Okay, it's pretty much exactly the Reinhardt suit.
The cannon rig is perfect for when you need a long-range laser, providing new targets. Eliminate targets using the cannon rig. Dress
Okay.
the job you want to survive. Match your gear to your mission. Now change to the Witch Doctor model.
You got it, pal.
I feel like that's a little bit of a step down from being a giant roadblock, but
This suit features
you know,
an attack
someone's
that
gotta support.
paralyze Saurian targets. Want to try? Use paralysis to stop the targets.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought it was charging up, but not doing anything.
Field projects a soothing beam to heal and repair allies. Activate repair field now.
Alright, so pretty good healing ability.
Use the feed ability to repair your ally. The Dominator is the last word in dinosaur control. Equipping the Dominator
I thought control
allows you
was
to
the last
command
word in
dinosaurs
dinosaur
in
control.
combat. Equip your Dominator now. Activate your Dominator and try summoning a Carnotaurus. Take
Oh, okay, so we can just become a dinosaur.
and destroy the dinosaurs.
Alright. I mean, if those were other players, I'd be doing pretty well right now.
Wait while your score is calculated. Looks like you got the right stuff. You may now return to your interview location and await instructions.
Okay. You know, pretty quick tutorial, but I feel like it did give us a pretty good overview of the different suits and abilities you have.
Result: exemplary. Congratulations. You are now a member of the IBS family. As a new exofighter, IBS will be assigning you to an extremely safe detachment. Patrol Unit number 52585, codename the Hammerheads. We look forward to seeing you grow with IBS.
Yeah, I'm still kind of thrown off by the silent thing, because it doesn't feel like he's like a strong silent type. It feels more like a Mr. Bean situation, where it's like they're not talking, but they're like flustered the whole time.
IBS promptly formed a committee tasked with investigating the cause of the incident at Second Tower. Some involved claiming that a rogue AI, Leviathan, is operating under the environmental sophistication of an AI control program. No such thing happened. No, Second Tower Island has built up a security. IBS will own up to Leviathan's malfunction.
Can you address the reports of exofighter patrols on the island?
Reports of exofighter patrols are simply untrue. IBS is committing all possible resources to the investigation.
Get out! We don't exist! Hey, what do you think this is? Banks boarding house? You want something to do? Go get that suit once over. Another year of fixing
Okay.
the suits.
It's zoomed in, and I was like, are we supposed to know who this is?
Too old to see. One. Check me off, Quaker.
Absolutely not. What's the matter, Ace? Circling Leviathan day and night, boring.
Okay, so I'm trusted with tons of guns to fight dinosaurs, but I can't be trusted with a screwdriver.
I'll be all Swiss Army knife on the side. If that doesn't make for a great technician, I don't know what does.
Patrol. Patrol what? Nothing has come on or off this island in 3 years.
We're assigning you to a new team. Don't think of it as a demotion. Think of it as
But Leviathan's right there. You think he can see us?
Attention crew. Vortex warning from IBIS HQ.
We're not on dino duty today.
Vortex hazard level 5.
Tell you what. Heads, we'll go check it out. Tails, not our problem. Not our problem.
Fucking blasted!
Are they about to say, like, guess it's our problem now?
Sunday, out of curiosity, where is that vortex?
There.
We're too heavy. Suit drop now. There's no time. Get that thing out of here.
Move your ass.
Okay, I didn't realize this till now that inside the suit does look like it's like just pure muscle that's opening up, which is kind of cool, but coming in hot. Alright, that quick time jump. Alright, we found a Lawrence Squid buddy.
I am Leviathan, your AI guide. Welcome to Bikitoa Island. Under my supervision, IBIS conducts its most important research at this facility.
Alright, so we discovered Jurassic Park.
Wonderful news. You have been granted permission to participate in ongoing IBIS research and development. I will allow your survival if you demonstrate outstanding combat capabilities. Remember, enthusiastic participation is mandatory. As an IBIS employee,
Hopefully
your
that was enough
compliance
enthusiasm.
is our expectation.
Not the most reassuring face.
Research subject, Exofighters. Transferring subject to new wargame phase.
Oh, okay. I was like, is time travel gonna be part of the, like, storyline now? But
Welcome to my research facility.
title card. Pretty extended title card. Alright, looks like we made some friends.
This way!
Hunza, another newbie. Standing there like you never shot a dinosaur before? Oh. Alright, rookie. I'm gonna show you the ropes.
Alright, looks like we're gonna get to some combat again. The loading times do take a little longer than I would like, but not too bad.
You can call me Magnum.
Let me go ahead and lower the volume overall.
Newly hired
It's a
exofighters.
bit
Prepare
louder
for
than I would like.
initialization.
Newly hired, eh?
There we go.
Good
I'll
luck to you,
try to make sure to adjust the volume mix in post, so it just doesn't get immediately more quiet, and then that's it.
You know? Meaning we aren't the only nut jobs risking our hides.
Let's blow their minds!
Death is likely.
Let me go ahead.
beyond
Alright,
sustained
just
cardiac distress may occur. Follow for a satisfying wargame experience.
Alright.
It ain't kidding either. Do just as it says, and you'll be fine. If you want to survive, you better complete the assignment.
Alright, a little bit more. There you go.
Exofighters, follow the Watcher.
Okay, just kill some dinosaurs. Sounds easy enough.
Dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Providing new targets. Engage and eliminate the raptors.
Shower him with lead and put him to bed!
Warning, you are at risk of being surrounded.
Listen up, hardcase. It's either kill or be killed out here. Don't want to end up dino chow, do ya?
Oh, there's more than one spawn point. So I think all my abilities have cooldowns, so we might as well use them sooner rather than later.
Objective complete. Good job. This is valuable
Alright.
combat data. Thank you.
Hey, he's still breathing. Not bad.
Please proceed to your next objective.
It's a pretty strong dinosaur skeleton.
Let me fill you in on a neat little trick. You can view mission info by bringing up help navigation. Use this when you're in a pinch.
Okay, so double tap G. Okay, can't really tell what it does exactly, but we'll test it out as we need it. Okay, just fight more dinosaurs.
Providing new targets. Engage and eliminate the pteranodons.
Ah, pteranodons. Keep your eyes on the sky.
Oh, okay, that pterodactyl is actually a bit strong.
Those dickheads have done Zephyr. Go over there and give him a recall.
Oh. Someone's down. Okay, there he is.
Got your back. Bounce him back.
Remember, if you see an ally down, don't help him.
Second objective complete. Your work has provided
Oh,
valuable
I'm taking damage right now?
data.
You're getting
Oh.
with this.
Oh, okay. I had a
Proceed to
shield
your next
that increased my max health, so it just kind of like running out
Leviathan
down
runs these
to my
war games
max.
and pulls hundreds, thousands of exofighters from other dimensions right here to
Yeah, I was like, I'm dying pretty rapidly, and I don't know what's causing it, but turns out it was just armor dissipating, which is not as concerning. Let's go ahead and find the next objective. Okay, fight more dinosaurs. I'm noticing a pattern here.
Providing a new target. Engage and eliminate the Triceratops.
Oh, okay.
Now that's a big one. If you don't want another hole, then don't get in front of that thing. Play it safe. All right, roadblock. Stop it in its tracks.
Oh, I see. Its head is actually pretty strong.
Hit with your overdrive.
Wow, that was pretty quick.
This is fantastic.
I mean, I don't think I was doing the bulk of that, but good to have on our side.
Teamwork pays off, eh?
Exofighters, please proceed to the next objective.
Not sure if you've noticed, but it's the year 2040. We were on Bikatoa Island the day the Stratovator came down. Leviathan was operating war games then too. And those war games are run on repeat day after day so that mugs like you and I can fight in them over and over and over. I'm sure you've got questions, so listen up. We're gonna be sent back to our dimensions when this war game's done. You might have seen a corpse on the ground before Leviathan yanked you. Those bones are wrapped around a device. Scoop it up and connect it to your carrier.
So are we actually not moving in the simulation, or is this just projecting a hologram onto the actual island in its current state?
You are an exceptional specimen.
I got a few
Respond to
questions,
this
but
exceptional threat.
I don't feel too invested in the
Providing a new
story to
target.
like, oh, this is gonna be critical to figure out. It's kind of like, okay, you know. There's a little bit of story narration as you fight dinosaurs, but it's mostly the fighting dinosaurs that people are gonna be coming here for.
We're up against one of those.
Alright, so cooperate to kill a T-Rex. Makes sense.
Zipper's trash.
Oh, I missed my grenade. Okay, so Q is just a roll, and then E, I don't know what that did, but I guess pressing E triggers the cutscene.
Exercise logged. Sunsetting temporal instance. Have a super day.
Another dinosaur. That's hustle hard, guys.
I'm kind of surprised that smoking is still around in 2043, but I
I
mean, I suppose if you're fighting dinosaurs, cigarettes isn't the most concerning thing that's going to shorten your lifespan.
See you around, mate.
Okay, that didn't look good, but I guess we'll figure out what that was as we go on. Yeah, the first time I saw that, I thought it was like a car engine, and it still kind of looks like that, but I'm guessing it's something a little more important than a piece for a car.
What is in this thing?
Tequila, creme de menthe, and my secret ingredient, Scotch bonnet peppers.
Oh,
Okay. I think I got it.
think?
Here we go. 1,
how long was he trying to get it? And why is he using his robot hand?
4.
Just.
Oh, yep. I definitely got it.
No response on all radio frequencies. Connection to IBS network failed.
Forget the network connection, Sandy. Just try to contact Ace.
Ugh, if Ace would have survived, they would have checked in by now.
You're underestimating his team, Your Majesty.
Just stop calling me that. Oh!
Sorry, bit of a pinch there.
Ace is gonna make it.
Yeah, the chief's right, you Madge. I mean, Ace might not have called in, but you know these strong silent types are.
I'm not sure I would say
What's that,
strong.
blueberries? Ace really isn't dead.
Alan Powderhouse! What happened to my suit?
Home. This exosuit carrier serves as the main base of operations for players. Cycle through each menu to join war games, customize suits, view rewards, or perform other actions. Join the battle and enter a war game. Start Dino Survival. Dino Survival seems teams of 5 players compete with each other to complete missions as fast as possible while fighting off dinosaurs. Dino Survival can be accessed via the home menu. Playing Dino Survival will also advance Exoprimal's story. Okay, so it's a multiplayer mode that advances the campaign. I guess it's like the Titanfall, like the story in the first one, where it's like you do multiplayer games and then kind of how if you win or lose, it kind of advances the plot. But let's see how this game handles it. Buddies. Form a team and play with friends via the buddy system. War chest. Okay, gotta include their microtransactions somewhere. War chests can be earned by increasing your player level. These chests grant a variety of rewards and items. Be sure to open every war chest you get. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got here. So we got survival, fight battles, and advancing the story. I haven't done any of them yet. And then ads for cosmetics to buy. Let's go to war game, hangar. Here you can customize exosuits and pilots. You can also set your favorite exosuit to immediately spawn into a war game as that suit. Remember, preparation is key to victory in the war games. Exosuit roles. Exosuits are categorized into 3 different roles. Assault, obliterate foes with a plethora of attacks. Tank, draw enemy attacks or protect your team. Support, heal/buff allies and debuff enemies. Exosuit stats. Select an exosuit to display its suit level, customization options, and other information. Navigate the menus at the top of the screen to customize cosmetics, modules, and more. Earn medals in the war games to increase each exosuit's level. Modules, cosmetics, and more will be unlocked as exosuit levels increase. So yeah, I was kind of wondering what all the suits we have are. So there's Deadeye, a user-friendly all-purpose exosuit, excels at medium and long-distance combat. So pretty standard all-around beginner-friendly one. Zephyr, a speedy melee-focused exosuit, requires deft movement skills to compensate for its light armoring. It's a little more of a rogue, nimble, but fragile suit. Barrage, an exosuit that excels at using explosives. Its grenades are most effective in tight spaces. Vigilant, an exosuit that excels at delivering long-range fire, requires excellent positioning skills and accuracy. I do like playing as snipers in games, so you have to buy this. Can be purchased with bitcoins at player level 40. Oh no. Alright, I have a feeling we're not going to get that far, but it's a little disappointing. I'm glad to know that there is a sniper class, but disappointing that's locked. And then tanks, we got Roadblock, heavyweight exosuit with supreme durability. The shield increases the team's survivability. A heavy tank exosuit with formidable suppressive firepower. Its arsenal can stop enemies in their tracks. Another one that's behind a paywall, but it has a blade. It does sound cooler than the other ones, but support suit that synergizes well with allies. Its abilities focus on repairing and buffing others. A support exosuit that can fly in the air, equipped with abilities that can hamper enemy movement. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we'll have to see what the team composition is when we get into a match, but I feel like Assault is what I would prefer to play. But let's go ahead and check outfits. Okay, so this is pretty much back to the default when we started our customization. So let's go ahead, do the blue and crimson, set that, and then go back to the game. While we're here, I think I'll try out Barrage if we don't have like an excess of attack and rolls. Well, let's see what abilities it has. Exosuits can be equipped with rigs and modules here. Rigs are pieces of equipment that add new offensive, repairing, or movement abilities to exosuits. Modules enhance or alter the performance of existing exosuit abilities. Each suit may have up to 3 modules equipped at a time. Locked items can be purchased with bitcoins when certain conditions are met. Modules are unlocked depending on player and suit levels. Join the wargames and level up. Exosuit and weapon appearance can be customized at this screen. Obtain cosmetic items via War Chest, the Survival Pass, and the Microsoft Store. Some customization items can also be purchased with bitcoins. Tailor each suit's exosuit appearance to your liking. Alright, let's see what options we got. Okay, already, this one costs money. Okay, got some different color schemes. Okay, so these you get with the Survival Pass. And then it looks like these can be bought with coins. Let's see, weapon skins. And again, using coins or the Battle Pass, whatever they called it. Comm Wheel. Set stamps, emotes, and other communication-related items here. These can be obtained via War Chest, their Survival Pass, or at the Microsoft Store. Of course, they can also be purchased with bitcoins. Use the Comm Wheel to commute in war games. Stamps can be added to the top 5 slots of the Comm Wheel, while emotes can be added to the bottom 3 slots. Yeah, not too worried about that. I guess let's go ahead and just, well, let's check career. Awards earned from player level and the Survival Pass can be viewed here. Player tags and award plates can also be customized on the screen. View which rewards have been earned via increasing player level. Player level can be increased by battling in war games, and rewards can be earned after each match. Check here to view when a new suit, rig, or module can be unlocked. View which rewards. Okay, Survival Pass, basically Battle Pass. Emblems and backgrounds. Awards. Let's see, you can customize award plates that are shown to other players and also check the awards you've acquired. Up to 3 awards may be equipped, so be sure to show off your accomplishments to others. I was kind of hoping if it would tell us if awards give us, like, coins or other items, but I guess we'll just have to find out as we play. So, just more customization stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into a match. Oh, I forgot I can set what suit I want to be my favorite. So, you know, I have a feeling I'm not going to do super well with it, but let's give Zephyr a try. And then, can we see his abilities? Oh, his modules, the abilities, we have to, like, equip those? Okay, they're all locked. Okay, sounds like these are just kind of like stat bonuses. Not like you can't use your grenade without equipping this. So let's go ahead, jump into the game, and give it a shot. So play on 2 teams of 5 players. Teams fight against dinosaurs, and the first to complete all missions win. Alright. Hopefully the online population hasn't declined already, you know. Hopefully we have enough people that we can find someone to play with before too long. And, you know, I am, like, a little bit wary of the campaign just being, like, multiplayer matches and then get a cutscene. Just because, I don't know, I feel like I prefer when it's, like, more tailored. And it's like, this is the mission that was designed and intended for, this level of difficulty. You know, playing multiplayer games, especially with, as you play more, you unlock more items and stuff like that. I feel like it's a little concerning that in like a year from now, if someone's like, hey, I want to pick up this game, they're just going to get in matches against like level 100 players and then keep losing and not really get to experience the story, or not get to experience the good ending, or however they handle it. But, you know, I'll see how the game goes and give you a more informed opinion at the end of the video. And back into the loading screens that still take a little bit longer than I'd like, but I mean, it's been a bit since the last loading screen, so I guess they're not too frequent at least. Like, when the mission ended, it wasn't like, okay, here's another loading screen, and then now you go into the hangar, start a mission, another loading screen, stuff like that. But I thought I wouldn't have to filibuster as long as this loading screen is taking, so... Okay, there we go. Again, that ominous face.
Exofighters, welcome to the war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. I require all exofighters to participate in the combat tests. This is a two-team competitive scenario. Those on the other side are the enemy team. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. The winning team will be eligible for bonus existence. Data indicates that human beings improve their performance through competition.
Yeah, I noticed when I was talking there's the microphone icon in the bottom left. I was like, oh, I think the other players can hear me right now. So, I mean, I don't think they all need commentary of whether they should play the game that they're currently playing. So, I'm glad it wasn't too difficult to mute that. But, oh no, we got 2 Zephyrs and 2 Barrages already. So, I'll go ahead and I'll switch to support. Let's do the healing one, since I feel like it's going to be a bit easier. And I think actually healing our allies is going to be a little bit more impactful than slowing the enemy's movement. Especially since I don't think you actually see other players until like near the end of the match.
Support your allies on the battlefield by keeping them shipshape. Thanks, bud. I have summoned you to combat a dinosaur swarm. The dinosaurs I bring to the war game are exceptionally ferocious. Warning, death is virtually assured.
Okay, the hang glider is pretty cool, I will say.
Follow the Watcher. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher.
Okay. I was like, why are our allies red outlines? I was like, I think that's the enemy team, but then didn't realize that I couldn't see our team. Let's go ahead and just slow them down as they come in. Keep an eye on our team's health to make sure that we don't leave them dying. Okay. I feel like it's going pretty smoothly so far.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher.
Okay, not a great feeling, but interesting that we get to see the holograms of the enemy team.
Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Alright, they're summoning a lot of dinosaurs. That's the gist I think I'm getting. Oh, one of our teammates needs healing. There it goes. Alright. Oh, my health is also pretty low myself, so probably a good thing I took a break to heal.
Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call.
Alright, let's heal that teammate again.
Completing objectives slowly.
There you go.
Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. One shield coming up. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team.
Oh, okay. We're getting a leg up now.
Proceed to next mission. Initiating.
Oh no, I went the wrong way.
Preparing combat.
Alright.
Summoning Pachycephalosauruses.
Hopefully that didn't set us back.
Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Summoning Pteranodons. Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team.
Okay, still got the lead.
Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Triceratops.
Alright, let's go ahead and use our actually offensive ability. There we go. Okay. Oh, my health is really low. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and kill this guy up. Can get him. There we go.
Warning. You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for
Alright.
interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat.
Guess we have to fight the other team now.
Data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance. Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair it. Congratulations. You may now engage in combat with the enemy team.
So it's like those convoy objectives in Overwatch. Which, when I started this game, I wasn't expecting to compare everything to Overwatch with the objective and the Reinhardt suit, but, you know, when you make enough video games, there's going to be some overlap.
You are at great risk of being attacked. Stay alert at all times. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Escort progress 20%.
I feel like as support, I should be sticking with the data objective itself.
I have awarded the enemy team a domino. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning Pteranodons.
Alright, everyone else's health is pretty good.
Escort progress, 40%. The enemy data key has progressed 20%.
Alright, we've got a pretty good lead so far. We're up by like 20 points.
Dominator has been generated for your team.
So one of us can be a dinosaur, but you know, I'm pretty new, so I guess I'll leave it for someone else. Unless they get close enough, I can start tasing them, but teammates have been doing a pretty good job holding them off. Let's go ahead and heal this guy up though. There we go, and then get back on the objective.
Summoning Pteranodons. Escort progress, 60%. The enemy data key has progressed 40%.
Alright, still got about a 20-point lead, so keeping it up.
Summoning Raptors.
I'll go ready now!
Summoning Pteranodons. Escort progress, 80%. The enemy data key has progressed.
Alright, let's go ahead and heal this guy up real fast. Could definitely use a little bit. There we go. Back onto the objective.
The enemy team is on the offensive. Fight back. Victory is near.
Oh, okay. We got enemies coming in. I mean, like the actual enemy team, not just dinosaurs this time. And they're becoming a dinosaur. Oh no, oh no. Okay.
Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemy.
Let's go ahead, heal up our teammates a bit. Come on, stand still. There we go. Then other guy. There, got it. Another healing circle. Oh no.
The enemy data key has progressed 80%.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, I'm down. Oh, okay, got a revive coming in. There we go. Nice. Now let's go ahead, heal up. Oh, that's an enemy.
Preparations progress more quickly when friendly exofighters are near the data.
Let's try healing up before my teammates die.
Enemy data has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking.
Oh, I'm dead again. Alright. Let's spawn in, heal my teammates, and hopefully not die again. So where are they? Okay. Gotta go that way.
Aerial transfer will be initiated soon. The data key is
Going.
damaged.
Oh man. Yep.
The
One's
data
down.
key has been destroyed.
So let's go ahead, heal him up. There we go. See if we can revive this guy. Come on. Call. There we go. Let's try to protect our guy that seems to be doing pretty decently. Okay, heal this guy. Recall. Come on. There. Oh, okay. So we're out again, but at least we got one guy back. Ooh, this doesn't look good. Okay. Let's go ahead, respawn. And then run back to the fight. Oh,
Combat
okay.
test
Finish.
complete.
Oh, okay.
You
Looks like we
completed
won.
all objectives before
That's good.
the enemy team. Your team is victorious. Repeat, you are
Yeah.
victorious.
I honestly couldn't really tell what was going on at the end, and it seemed like we were not doing too well, but I mean, we won. I don't know if that's because they like abandoned their objective and so it was slowing down and we kept on ours and that helped it. But I feel like we definitely weren't
Wonderful
winning the
news.
fight.
You have been
But,
granted permission to
I mean,
survive.
honestly, I wouldn't really notice if the
You
enemy
are an
team,
ideal
one of their
specimen
members died.
for a very
But
important experiment.
looks like it all turned out okay in the end.
Your new assignment is the perpetual war game. Explore your potential in vigorous lethal interface with dinosaurs and your fellow exofighters alike. I require the best possible combat data in order to develop the best possible exosuit. Do your part. Survive the war game. And generate robust combat data. Deep learning in progress. Threat level rising. Research subject exofighters. War game transitioning to infinite repetition. Humans. Fight and die for me.
Is that a teammate?
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Okay. Oh, someone else. Wait, are they on my team? I honestly don't really know. Yeah. Okay. Okay, leveled up. Let's see what happens when we hit level 2 now. Not a whole lot, I guess. Oh, okay, there we go. So we get a war chest. Let's go ahead, go to next. Oh, okay. Now we get an emblem for the suit that we used. Okay, that's an award. Okay, so that person that was a support role was on the enemy team. I feel like it'd be good to know when they flag it and say like, hey, here's all the people. If it's like, hey, was this an ally or an enemy? Because if I'm like, oh yeah, they did so well, and it's like, oh, they're the enemy, that's kind of like, oh, okay, well, never mind. I mean, props to them for doing well, just because they got randomly assigned to the other team.
Majesty, can I be of assistance?
I just need a circuit jump here.
Oh, well. And voila.
Not everything can be fixed with robot arm.
Oh, Majesty. Majesty, you wound me.
Okay, Sandy, open a connection.
Connection ready.
Ah, I got it working. All right. How you doing, mate?
Oh, you the rude boy that pulled my pilot's feet out of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what kind of name is Magnum?
Well, when we get out of here, you can ask me, mate. You get that suit fixed up yet?
We got our priorities. I'm making sense of this situation. War games in parallel worlds.
You've been living cloudy with a chance of raptors for 2 years. Is this a bigger bite to chew?
3 years.
Fuck off. 3.
You're somewhere on this island. That's the only explanation.
The name's Lorenzo. You grew up wanting to design race cars, right? With your little sis. Only you ended up doing this. And Haruka ended up...
Hey! That's enough. I'm not saying funny here, Ross Clot.
Chief, you want to try talking to Parallel, you?
Another one. Still handsome.
Oh. Right.
Now don't sweat it, mate. You Lorenzo's never swallowed his stuff. That's why they raised that coin. Yeah, that's parallel world money, mate.
Magnum, yeah, have you, seen one of me over there?
Oh, man, I've never seen one of you. Nice hardware. Reckon he's a lifting, eh?
Now, wait a minute, I'm not...
Now, listen up, Leviathan's got our plans in the blender. It's trying to build stronger exosuits, so it's pulling any exofighter it can get hold of back in time for these bloody war games. Now you win, your fabulous prize is more bloody war games. Hey! And you lose, you die. And your whole crew starts to dead.
Well, that's not an option.
No, I reckon it's not. It's one way or another.
Valued team members, prepare for dimensional integration in 10 minutes.
See? And soon you're gonna be back in 2040. But remember, you need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy Leviathan. All right? You stay alive, mate. All of you.
Chief, what was that?
Chief, there were two of you.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't think I believe it. And I know I don't understand it. But right now, we got a suit to fix. Let's get to it.
Something wrong, Madge?
I've never heard the Chief raise his voice like that.
Oh, when he spoke about Haruka, it's the Chief's sister. She died. I mean, it's in his file. And Sandy has it. She has all our files. Madge, have you not read them?
Absolutely not. It is inappropriate to read that. Wait, have you read? Is that my file? Are you reading? Did you read my file?
I would never, just the teeniest... Ace! Ace, listen to me, okay? You have to find one of me over there. It's not funny, Ace. Ace, I could be talking to myself.
You're doing it now.
I am available for tactical support and mental counseling.
Okay. Another cutscene. I feel like the story... well, we'll come back to that. Premium tier available. Survival
More
Pass
data
Season 1
is
premium tier
required
is
in
now
order to
available. The
escape
premium
from
tier
this
offers
island.
special rewards that can't be obtained anywhere else. Head to the Survival Pass screen from the career menu and check out what rewards are available. Season 1 information can be found on the official site. Alright, so it looks like... Oh, there's a Head Start kit. Can't wait to try out Vigilant, Morasame, and Nimbus exosuits, then pick up the Head Start kit available now. This kit also comes with 3 exclusive exosuit skins that cannot be obtained anywhere else. Note, Vigilant, Morasama, and Nimbus can be unlocked with Bitcoins after reaching a certain player level. Alright, that was a little bit of a disappointing thing to see at the end, right before I was about to go into my first impressions, but no, we're hitting about an hour now, so, you know, let's go ahead and do a recap of what I think of the game so far. Now, I feel like pretty mixed overall, because, like, the base gameplay itself, the shooting, the dinosaur fighting, feels pretty good. Like, you know, it's something that I think it's pretty risky of Capcom to be like, yeah, we're going to make a game that is pretty similar to Anthem after Anthem did not do well, and the exosuits, all the progression, stuff like that, it's definitely reminded me of it, and the abilities, the comments, stuff like that. But instead of making it like open world, more like matches, multiplayer only, and PvE, PvP, it feels a little like definitely taking a risk, and I don't feel like it's super paying off long term. So yeah, like the gameplay's, it feels pretty good, the shooting and everything like that. I feel like it's a little odd that the story, like, it has some stuff going that's not just kind of like very standard stuff and everything. It's like, hey, there's like time travel involved, there's an AI that's going rogue and pulling people from different time periods to fight each other, which is kind of feels a little more confusing than like it escalates the story, because it's kind of like, how do you have people from different timelines fighting in the same matches at the same time? But I don't know. I don't expect that to be answered in a really like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I understand now. It's just, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a, it's the rogue AI. It's learning a lot, and just kind of like ignored. But I think it would be, I guess basically the issue is that I feel like it's a little odd That there's not just like, hey, I want to play multiplayer matches, here we go, or like, I want to experience the campaign and a tailored experience, here we go. It just kind of mixes both of them, and I feel like that kind of makes both of them a little bit worse, because you can't just go in, get like a tailored single player experience, you have to play multiplayer matches, and then you get a cutscene every once in a while. I don't know how frequently, but I mean, pretty steady so far, but I imagine as it goes on, that might slow down a little bit. And if you want to play multiplayer matches, then it's like you have these cutscenes in between that you kind of have to like just skip. So it's just not ideal for either side. I do prefer good story in games, and this one just kind of feels like oddly like not put in the back row or like ignored. It's kind of like they're kind of paying attention to it, but it's like it's not even like it's in the back, the story's in the back seat and it's being ignored. It's like it's in the sidecar, and this is just like a bit more unwieldy than if it was in the back seat. The other kind of big elephant in the room is the microtransactions, because all the loot chests, it's kind of like, okay, this is kind of becoming the norm, unfortunately. And I was pretty, like, when I saw that sniper suit that I was the most excited to play, and it's like, oh, you have to hit like level 40 and then buy it with in-game coins, felt a little disappointing. And it's like, okay, I guess maybe it's like a really advanced suit that you don't want like new players jumping into it. Definitely want to get some experience with the game first. But then having that quick start kit that's like, hey, you can like use it right now if you pay enough. It's like, I already own the game. Like, I can access the full game through Game Pass, but then they're paying another paywall restriction on part of the day one content. It just doesn't, it leaves a bitter taste, and it's not promising for the way that the game's gonna be monetized. So that's definitely disappointing to see. And yeah, I kind of feel like every game has to be like a live service game that you can play for the next 10 years. And if you don't, like, if the game's not going to be that viable, then it's like, okay, then we're not even going to make it in the first place. And I don't feel like this game has enough going for it to like keep a big audience for that long. So, I mean, honestly, for my expectations, it's like, this game is helped a lot by it being on Game Pass, because if it was like, hey, is this worth $60? I'd be like very hard pressed to say yes. Like, even if it's like, this is right up your alley, $60 is a lot. And so I feel like it's hard to recommend it at that price point. But with it being a Game Pass game, it's like, is this worth downloading and playing a few matches for like an hour or two? Then it's like, yeah, you know, gameplay feels pretty good. If you want to fight dinosaurs and this seems like interesting to you, then yeah, probably go ahead, download it, try it out, see if you like it. But yeah, but on the same level, it's like, well, it's not even like a full experience. That's like, hey, here's all the stuff. It's like, well, you get some of it, and then you can get more if you want to pay. But from what I've seen of the limited experience, isn't really enough to recommend pitting more money into. So overall, I'd say, like, if this seems like really your thing, go ahead and go for it. If you like this multiplayer only campaign game and you don't mind the microtransactions, then yeah, you'll probably have a good time with it. I was feeling pretty good about like, hey, you know, give it a shot. I think it's worth a download, try it out and see if you enjoy it. But the microtransactions, the paywalls on certain characters like suits in the game, it just feels really limiting. And already seeing so much stuff like within the first hour that I played, it just kind of gives a feeling that that's not going to go away. And so it's hard to recommend when it's like, you're not going to be able to jump in, do what you want. It's like, yeah, you can jump in and do a little bit, and if you grind a lot or pay enough money, then you can kind of get everything. So I think it makes it hard to recommend to jump into. So yeah, I mean, I kind of got impressions already that this game isn't blowing people away. It kind of seems like most people are like, oh, this is like not very good. And then some people are like, oh, this is like really fun, like sticking with it. But it's a very niche audience that seems to be sticking with it. And so I think to the average person, I would say probably don't worry about this game. You can kind of move on, and I don't think you'll be missing a whole lot. I think that gives you my first impressions of the game. If this is really your thing, feel free to give it a shot. Hope you enjoy it. If this wasn't super appealing to you, then yeah, you're probably better off playing something else. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Game Pass Give It a Goes. Definitely want to continue making episodes so you can kind of understand my preferences and understand like, hey, if I say This game's not very good because there's no story, but you don't really care about story, then it's like, hey, ignore that part of it, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along as I play Persona 4 Golden in real time each day as well. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.